behalf of the Richmond Police Activities League, we want to welcome each and every one of you to the Ryan, the KAYO, McClarty, with PAL song and music video release party. Woo! This has been a tiring week, but we're just about finishing. My name is Larry Lewis, and I'm the Executive Director. And on behalf of the Board of Directors that are present, present here and in our wishes and dreams and following us always, I want to say thank you. We have board members present. Rico, Rincon, stand up, Rico. We have John Ziesenhenny present. We have Janie Holland. Where's Janie Holland? Our board member right here. We have Chief Bisa French board member here. All of our board members, and we even have a past original board member here today, the real Coach Carter over here in the corner, straight out of Richmond. He started this program with our board of directors in 1982, and he came back today to grace us with his presence, so thank you. We have been working with Ryan, KO, and his group for a whole year now. And the introduction, come on in, you guys. The introduction came with a visit to a California PAL event where he released a song called Fund the Police, and we were quite impressed. And we exchanged cards, and ever since that day we've been working with him, and then he came back to us and told us he made a new song called With PAL. And we said we want to be on board with that movement to bring attention to PALs all across the country. And today, we are releasing that music, that song. I then went to Chief Bisa, and I said, Chief, Ryan wants to do a video. Can we do a video with Ryan regarding the With PAL? And the chief said yes. So today, not only will we release the song, but we will also release the music video. And in respect of everybody's time, because Janie says I talk too much, I'm going to shut up now and bring up our president from the Richmond PAL Board of Directors, John Ziesenhenny.
Thank you, Big Larry. You know, I want to see this video as soon as possible, so I'm just going to say, on behalf of the Board of Directors, congratulations to all the kids that were in the video, especially the little kid, Bisa French, who was in the video. She had a great time. And such an honor to be involved with this group of videographers, you know, such an honor. And thank you so much for coming out today. Kenny, great to see you again, my friend. And let's have a wonderful afternoon, and thank you to the RPAL kids. Thank you.
Thanks, John. And John and I go back all the way to high school. We're still connected. We both graduated in '75 from Harry L's High School, and we have been locked in as boys out of Richmond ever since, and we continue to do work here. So thank you, John, on behalf of RPAL and all of the other nonprofits in the entire city of Richmond. Now I'd like to bring up Bisa French, our police chief. Give her a big round of applause.
Good afternoon, everyone. So this is an exciting day. So like Larry said, he called me and asked me if we would be willing to partner to do a music video, and I was a little skeptical because when I was growing up, the songs with the rappers said F the police, and so I was a little concerned about what this song would be. But when I met KO and Juan in my office, and they talked about their foundation in the Lord, which really grabbed me, and then they let me hear the song, and I listened to the words and how they're connecting police and community, and just really a foundation for kids to get to know the police that are in their neighborhoods so we could develop relationships with one another. because it's not about taking people to jail. It's about how we can provide resources to our young people so they can live really healthy, successful lives. And so, of course, I was all in, and I'm excited for you all to see the video today. So I do want to thank my staff here. I'm not sure if any of the officers that are in the video were able to make it today, but I want to thank my staff for participating in my shenanigans. So thank you.
Thanks, Chief. I remember them moving me from Richmond High School, where I was really happy working with young people. That was my desire as a police officer, work with young people at Richmond High. And they moved me to Richmond PAL in 2003, and I've been here ever since. And I remember coming here and sitting down with the young people and asking them what did they want? What did they want added to Richmond PAL? And they said they wanted a recording studio. No, they said they wanted a rap studio, and I told them, "Oh no, ain't no way we gonna have a rap studio at RPAL. We're just not going down that route." And I went down to some one-stop youth centers, and I learned how young people were developing and learning and expressing themselves and building confidence, learning how to write, learning how to speak. And I said, okay, we're doing a recording studio at Richmond PAL, and we opened up our first recording studio in June of 2003 with $10,000 from Chevron, and we've been building ever since. And now we have, because of Mark Anthony James, where is he? Mark Anthony James in the back of the room. We have a state-of-the-art music studio and entire complete music program here at Richmond PAL. So yeah, it's a great thing. And I want to now bring up a young lady who has been involved with PAL, not by choice, but by us calling her every time we have something happening, from our city council, Sohalia Bana. I would like to have her come up, Richmond City Council person.
Thank you, Larry. It is an honor to be here. RPAL has been a cornerstone of the community, providing invaluable resources to the youth here. And ever since I learned about it, you know, really fell in love with such an entity with such high quality of dedication and services to the community. They say it takes a village to raise a child, and that's what RPAL is doing, bringing the entire village together to raise a child. And I'm so glad actually about this music video. As our police chief said, most of the raps are against the police, but our police department in Richmond has been reformed a lot. It's about quality of life. It's about serving the community. It's not about criminalizing people. It's a lot more than that. And we are proud of our police department, and we are proud of our artists who actually say it and express it and bring new culture to Richmond, to our city, to our nation. That's what's really needed. I greatly appreciate it. I'm very dedicated to RPAL. I'm doing my best. I'm working with Larry on mentorship programs, and we are having an open house at Fire Station 64. We're going to invite music groups from RPAL to be our DJs over there, a live performance. Yeah, many plans for RPAL. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you, Councilperson Bana. And now at this time, I'd like to bring a good friend of ours, been involved with RPAL forever, from the Congressman Garamendi's office. I'd like to bring Harpreet up and say a few words. Thank you, Harpreet.
Thank you, Mr. Lewis. Congressman couldn't be here, but he sends his wonderful congratulations to this event. And of course, to all the directors, and I see Ms. Lopez is here from Sacramento, who is the head of the whole state RPAL organization. But more than that, to Ryan, KAYO, and Juan, congratulations. I mean, like Ms. Bahana said, usually we don't hear this kind of a visual message to the youth. So this is so wonderful. So, but to PAL, thank you. I mean, this institution, this place has a computer center, a robotics center, a culinary center, and the rap center, so it continues to build upon it. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to, and of course the basketball gym is a wonderful place. So congratulations, continuous working on RPAL and providing services to our youth. And Congressman looks forward to coming and actually being here one of these days soon. So thank you, Larry. Congratulations to especially the men from Bakersfield. I know it's kind of cool here, but welcome anyway.
Thank you. I appreciate you. And as I mentioned, we met Ryan about a year ago, and we met him during a visit. We took 8 young people to Valencia for a California PAL event. And at that event, Ryan introduced to us a song that he entitled Fund the Police. And we just thought it was outstanding when we heard that. And then we also learned he did another song called Respect that he did with the Fresno Police Department. And I remember they showed up in Richmond, wanted to know where was our helicopters and our big, large events like Fresno. And I said, we don't have that here in Richmond, but we got a few police cars. But if it wasn't for Jennifer Lopez, R.J. Lowe, we would not have met Ryan. So I'd like Jennifer Lopez from California PAL to come up and say a few words. Jennifer.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out today. And when I spoke to Larry and he said, hey, we're going to put you on the agenda for a few minutes, I said, okay, can I just speak from the heart? Because that's kind of what I do better, I think, than you know, cue cards or whatever you want to call it. And you've all said a lot of what I was thinking to say already, but just for really quickly, if there's anyone in the audience that is not familiar with California Police Activities League, what we are is a member serving organization. So we have approximately 75 different police activities leagues and sheriff's activities leagues all throughout the state of California. And each one of our members is their own independent nonprofit. And based on their budget and the needs of the community, they have the complete autonomy to offer whatever types of programs that the youth might need. And usually they fall under the category of academic, athletic, or enrichment programs of some sort. I do have to say that it's not fair to play favorites, but I kind of have a favorite. kind of do. This is the part that comes from the heart here, is that I have had the privilege and honor of working with all of our different members. But just like in any organization, there's always a few that just really, really stand out. And I believe that Larry stands out because of his heart. He never, in my opinion, and I'm sure you all agree who know him, stops working hard to improve what Richmond PAL already has to offer, but then to also add new, cool, awesome things and new collaborations and new relationships, like how open he was, you know, to meeting KAYO and this whole thing. And I knew that he would just, you know, get so excited to hear about it. So I just want to say thank you, Larry, because you absolutely put your kids first all the time, and you have saved countless lives and made this community a much safer place. So if I could have 100 Larrys, I'd love to have 100 Larrys. So I want to speak to KAYO just really, really quickly. I'm sure that you'll all see the video soon and realize how incredibly talented that this young man is. He called me a little over a year ago out of the blue, I believe it was divine intervention, to tell me about the work that he was doing, writing, producing, performing music that was in support of police and youth relations. And I said, well, that's right with our mission. So I told him it was really kind of interesting that he called at that moment, because I was just working out my vision for a performing arts pathway for California PAL youth throughout the state. So I knew that that conversation needed to happen right there, that was not a coincidence. I also knew that I had to introduce him immediately to Larry because of the studio and the music program. And when I found out about the video, you know, in collaboration with RPAL, and that also that Ryan and his team were doing a summer intensive, it made my day, it made my week, it made my month, it made my year. So the last thing that I want to say before I turn the mic back over is, KAYO or Ryan, you have a gift. You've chosen not to go mainstream with your gift, which probably could have catapulted you to the top with a lot of money, big mansions, yachts, cars. But what you did do is you chose to take your God-given gift and make a difference in creating relationships to strengthen communities through your music, to talk about how positive relations can happen between youth, communities, and officers. So for that and for your service, I thank you, and I'm really looking forward to what we can all do together, literally with PAL. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We're going to go off script just a little bit, Coach, if you don't mind. So we brought KAYO and his crew here, and he came with the song with PAL. I want to acknowledge, before I go there, Ryan, standing next to you is Desiree. You stayed at her property at the Hotel Mac. Give Desiree a round of applause. It's the whole community working together to get things done. I called Desiree and I said, Desiree, I need a place for these guys to stay. She said, I got you, Larry, and she took care. So thank you, Desiree. And then we have our city manager that came in, Miss Curl. She just showed up. So I want to thank her for coming in today. Would you like to say a few words? I think that's a no. But so Ryan and his crew worked with our kids, our young girls, and they created a whole new song for RPAL this week. Not only did they create a song, are we ready to key that song up, and are the girls ready to go? They have a little production that they would like to show you guys. So give them a big round of applause. They just did this like 3 days. They only had to do this. So let's give them a big round of applause and welcome them to the front. And their song. Listen to their song.
PAL mine, it's PAL all day. It's PAL on mine, it's PAL all day. It's PAL on mine, it's PAL all day. It's PAL on mine, it's PAL all day. It's PAL, you can tell we always win, we take no L's. If they hate, let them hate, we don't do fake, we hate the smell. Back to back, check the stats, we #1 and that's no cap. Real to fake, we don't shake, we don't fold and we don't break. Ayy, ayy. Look this way, ain't that view great? Ayy, ayy. 101, no copy paste, Cut the grass, we don't like snakes, Step this way, your first mistake. PAL on mine, it's PAL all day. It's PAL on mine, it's PAL all day. It's PAL on mine, it's PAL all day. It's PAL on mine, it's PAL all day.
Rich what? Rich man, we here to win. No else, no way. We rap the day. Rich what? Rich man, we here to win. No else, no way. We rap the day.
Big money, honey, that's running the word out. Give me the mic and I'ma show you what I'm about. My competitors must go and pout because this is gonna be over for I'm even stepping out.
Rich what? Rich man, we here to win. No else, no way. We rap the day. Rich what? Rich man, we here to win. No else, no way. We rap the day.
It's PAL on mine, it's PAL all day. It's PAL on mine, it's PAL all day. It's PAL on mine, it's PAL all day. It's PAL on mine, it's PAL all day.
We proud ourselves on developing young people and giving them the opportunity to learn life skills and to learn confidence. And I'm telling you, almost that whole group of girls were so shy leading up to this week. I have not seen this much confidence in that group of girls since knowing them. So seeing this just makes me want to tear up right now because, I mean, and here, I'm going to tell you, I had her in my office daily talking about her meltdowns and her lack of confidence, and to see here up here today, oh my God, it just, I want to cry right now. So we are accomplishing our goal at PAL by doing life skills and activities through different programs like music that they like to do. So this is great. Without further ado, I want to bring up my buddy, Coach Carter, to talk a little bit more about what I was just talking about. Give him a big round of applause, the real Coach Carter.
Thank you, sir. I don't know, you should never give a coach a mic with an audience. But I promise you today, my inspiration to you is going to be like a lady's dress. Ah. It's going to be long enough to cover all the basics, but it's going to be short enough to keep your interest. See, we're not human beings having a spiritual experience. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. And see, there's a difference between being broke and being poor. Being broke is just an economic condition. But being poor is a disabling frame of mind and a depressive one condition. Did you see any of these babies depressed? See, kids are 1/3 of our population, but they're 100% of our future. And people always ask me, Coach, why do you spend so much time with kids? First of all, it's 2 reasons. I love them all. The second reason, I want to get my Social Security check. See, because if we don't produce a good product, we won't get our Social Security checks. Now, to me, that's important. But Richmond PAL, I was on the founding board of Richmond PAL many, many years ago. And people think that I'm young, but I'm really, really old. I was a waiter at the Lord's Supper, okay? And people always ask me, Coach, how come you didn't play yourself in the movie? How come you let Samuel Jackson play you? See, I understand business. I have 0 credits in Hollywood. So whenever you have a great talent, you let the talent work. Larry Lewis is a great talent. He gets along with everybody, period. And so when you have the ability to get along with people and make things happen, that's why we have the people here at Richmond PAL and what they're doing and how they are doing it. I was one of those kids that came along here in Richmond. I grew up in Richmond. And these young ladies, give them another hand. Come on in. But see, winners do one thing. They just simply win. There you go, young lady. You guys did a great job. And the video, you guys are going to be really surprised when you see the chief. I thought she was in a music video. I thought, shit, I mean, she was getting it in. But see, the greatest thing about, you see everybody here is excited about something. If you want to be successful in this thing called life, you got to be excited about things. And as a little boy growing up in Macomb, Mississippi, I said Macomb, Mississippi. That's M, little C, big C, O-M-B. You must be my cousin. Because she's the only one who knows where that place is. Let me tell you a little bit about Macomb, Mississippi. As you're entering Macomb, Mississippi, at the top of this sign, it says you're now entering Macomb, Mississippi. At the bottom of that same sign, it says you're now leaving Macomb, Mississippi. And I used to pray to God every day to get me to California. And God moved me to California. After 7 years of praying, moved me to the most dangerous city in the state of California. And people always ask me, how come you never complain about anything? I said, if you was born in Macomb, Mississippi, you would never complain about anything, ever. But the greatest thing about this is we have a facility like this to service people. And service is what it's about. See, not all of us can become famous, but each and every one of us can become great because greatness is defined by the service that you give to others. Just continue to give great service. That's what Mr. Lewis is doing. Larry, just continue to do a great job, young man. Hey, we love you, and just look at the babies around us. I think we're going to be okay. Yep. Good job. I love you guys all.
I was waiting on the girls to come back because we wanted to acknowledge their participation in the program. We completed a summer music camp where several, about 15, 20 kids participated, but these girls were in class every day, motivated, excited to be in this music program. And we found a little star in Honey right there. Give her a big round of applause. I was told she has mic talent and experience, so we're looking forward to that. And since all the girls are not here, we're going to wait and hold off. But we have we have completion of certificates for each of the girls, and we also have some goodies for them. Pandora has a surprise for them. So I'm going to hold off on that. And at this time, I'd like to bring up the man, Ryan KAYO McClarty, to come up and talk a little bit and to release to us his song called We Pal in the music video.
How y'all doing today? Good. Yeah. You girls did amazing. I almost cried back there, but I was trying to, keep it cool. I appreciate every single one of you guys for coming out here. It's awesome to get the support from a whole city. And we're going to try to get this to spread throughout the whole state of California and then eventually the whole U.S. So, and it started right here in Richmond, so we're going to do that. Yep. I'm not going to take too much of you guys' time, and we're going to be out here so you guys can talk to me personally, and then we can chop it up. But we're going to start this. You guys ready for the music video? Yeah. Okay, me too.
Who you with? 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 They say they love the city and I'm saying that it's capping. Stop all that, capping in your rapping. If you ain't for these kids, you ain't really for your city. And I'm hearing Biggie when I step up in the city. Rockin' with the 5-0, you lost like 5-0. Pull up anywhere with no fear with my Bible. How we show love, they already know what's up. No, if Christ like did it, then it's counted as a dub. Real talk, I believe in these kids. Kinfolk, I'ma stand on that beat. 10 toes, ain't no barking that pit. Hurt these kids and we liable to trip. Who you with? 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 Shout out to the first responders. Do right, care enough to be responsive. Hindsight, facing fear when they responding. But still come every single time we got them. Let it simmer, let it simmer, let it simmer. I'ma let that bar simmer. Let it simmer, let it simmer. Rewind, play it back so you remember. Who you with? 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 Who you with?
This is definitely the guy right here. This is the man, the myth, the legend right here. Wow. So I want to give a nice round of applause for Larry.
Thank you.
And then I also want to give a shout out to Neek right here, who was at part of the song, the RPAL song. So I want to make sure she gets her credit. Yep. And then her sister right here. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. This is the singer that was on it right here. Yep. So y'all got a whole bunch of stars here. Y'all know you got a whole bunch of stars in Richmond, right? Yeah. these kids, right? Honey, you did amazing. All you guys did amazing. And we'll be back. We will be back.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is really cool. I don't know if everybody saw it, but Ryan got us all featured in New York on Times Square this weekend. If you didn't see Richmond Police Department, California PAL, National PAL, Richmond PAL on the billboard in Times Square, it was really cool. So thank you for putting Richmond and Richmond PAL in Times Square. We're looking forward to going a long ways with this. And Ryan has told me that, you know, he got some stuff coming up and he'd like to involve us. We already made the song about Richmond PAL and we have more to come. I want to acknowledge some of the kids. I think they're all here. Devinique Starks, come on up. Give her a big round of applause for completing the class. It's all about these kids. Good job. Good job. Cherish Starks, come on up. A star, got vocals. Good job. Good job. Kaya? Did I say that? Kaya, I'm sorry. Kaya, where's Kaya? I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I saw Kaya from upstairs in the boxing room doing flips all the way through the gym. I was like, oh my God, I hope she don't get hurt. Rolando, where's Rolando? Rolando, you here? Come on out, Rolando. Good job, sir. Excellent work. Good job. Dakota, where's Dakota? Come on up, Dakota. Good job. Good job. This is my chocolate chip cookie crew, by the way, that's coming up now. And Dahia, my girl. Woo! Good job. Kevin, you here? Is Kevin here? Come on up, Kevin. I saw Kevin a few minutes ago. Kevin, come on up, Kevin. Come on up. Come on, come on, come on. Give Kevin a big round of applause. We found Kevin's niche, by the way. He wants to sing more and write too. So that's good job, Kevin. Good job. Where's Ava? Come on up, Ava. There you go. Good job. Athena? Not here. Mayenzi, my cookie monster. Come on up, Mayenzi. This is my chocolate chip cookie star right here. Erica, Erica, come on up. Erica was with the girls all week. She just told me she's on my payroll. I thought she was on the city's payroll. She on my payroll. Thank you, Erica. Can y'all get her on y'all payroll? Juliana, where's Juliana? Yuli's on the YouthWorks payroll, thank God. Where's Eva? Eva, come on up. I said Eva. Ava? Oh, I did Ava, Eva. Shoot. I'm sorry. You come up to it. Good job. Give her hers. Where's Honey? Come on up, Honey. Give Honey a big round of applause. We found out not only does Honey rap, but Mom raps too. Wow. And also, I'd like to thank the crew. They came all the way up from Bakersfield and the surrounding areas to do this with us this week. KAYO brought 2 youngsters, interns. Juan Armando Rodriguez, come on up, Juan. Give him a big round of applause. Gonna go a long ways in this industry. Thank you, sir. Will, come on up. Another intern, learning the profession. Thank you, sir. Thanks for being here. These guys understand youth development. I really appreciate them coming, and for them to be young and to understand youth development is amazing. So thank you guys. Scott, come on up. Scott did a good job. This whole crew, they understand youth development. Thank you so much, sir. And then Big Juan, come on up. This guy is amazing with the sound stuff. Amazing. Thank you so much. And last but not least, KAYO. We're looking forward to you taking us with you wherever you go. We want to be there, all right?
You know I got you. You know I got you.
All right. Yes. That's right. Thank you for that. So my fault. Congressman Garamendi will also be sending out certificates to all of you for your participation and your efforts to bring this program to Richmond. Thank you. And then, yes. Eric's from the staff also. Thank you, Eric. Eric's going to work on those certificates. Thank you. And Pandora just told me she has $25 gift certificate for all the girls, all the kids that completed the course. Pandora has $25 for you guys. Yeah, so good job. On behalf of all of us, I'm being respectful of the time, the library, city manager's office, assistant, or deputy city manager. Thank you all from here, all the police department personnel. Savannah, she was in the video. Raise your hand, Savannah, back there. She was in the music video. Sergeant Savannah. Yeah, so I just want to thank all of you for being here today. This is great. We're going to play some music. We thought we had some cookies, but get up, mingle, enjoy one another, greet, and thank you all for being here today. This has been wonderful.